Hello and welcome to my channel. If today is the first time we are meeting, my name is Dennis. I'm an author, a finance coach, as well as a public speaker. On this space, I discuss self-improvement tips and topics that touch on positivity and wellness in the hope that this will help you make better decisions and hopefully enable you to live a better life today. So before I go into today's video, kindly support me by subscribing to the channel. Also remember to hit that notification icon so that you're kept up to date with content from me. So we are talking about 5 things that I wish I knew at an earlier stage in my life and things I'm sure can still help you if you take advantage of them as early as possible. Learn a skill, and this is especially important if you are not good at something. See, the truth of the matter is you are in competition with a ton of people. The population of the world is 7.5 billion plus. So you do not want to be the average Joe. You want to bring something to the table, because in as much as we may not like it, the truth of the matter is we are in a competition with a ton of people for very limited opportunities. So if you can, learn as many skills as possible, and if you are good at something, nurture that thing that you're good at so that you stand out. You do not want to fit in. Not when there are 7.5 billion people on the planet. You don't want to fit in. You want to stand out as much as possible. The second thing I wish I knew earlier is to be opportunistic about the internet. And over time, I've learned that successful people approach the internet differently than other people who are not successful. Successful people see the internet as an opportunity, an avenue to grow their brand, to grow their influence, and to get eyeballs on themselves and on their business. On the other hand, people who are not successful see the internet as an avenue to have fun, an avenue to entertain themselves. And I'll just give you some numbers to think about. A quick search on Google reveals that 4.3 billion people use the internet. That is 56% of the population of the world. And you can use this, you can tap into this resource. Of course, social media is very good for connecting with our family and our friends, but first and foremost, use the internet as an opportunity. Be opportunistic about it. Take advantage of these numbers, that as we move forward, the most successful people will be people that took advantage of the internet. And I can give you an example. The richest person in the world, I don't know if he's number 1 or number 2, Jeff Bezos is the owner of Amazon, the online store. This just goes to show the potential of the internet. So you want to take advantage of the internet as soon as possible. The third thing I wish I knew 5 years ago is to start before you are ready. Start before you are ready. Most of the time we procrastinate and put things off because we feel we are not ready, we do not have the capacity to do these things, we do not have the support that we need, we do not have the resources, we do not have the networks. But often the case, and the truth is, you can do what is in your power to do. Do not wait for the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment. Put yourself out there, take that step. And I read somewhere, and this really motivated me, that overnight success never happens overnight. Don't worry about who will say what and what will happen to who. This is about you. I've always wanted to write a book, but it took me the longest time to put pen to paper and actually realize that dream. And when I began, oh my God, the book wrote itself. Of course it was difficult. I'm not saying that writing a book is easy, but at some point the process took over and the book just kept pulling me in, and I kept writing and I kept writing. But what I'm saying is, there's something that I believe you want to do. There's something that I believe you want to pursue in life, but you keep putting it off because you think you're not ready. You will never be ready. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, that moment will never arrive. Start now and do what is in your power to do. And before I go on to the next thing that I wish I knew 5 years earlier, and just as a way to engage you, kindly just share in the comment section whatever it is you think that if you knew at an earlier stage in your life would have saved you a lot of money, a ton of heartache, and a lot of stress. The number 4 thing I wish I knew 5 years ago is that people have your money, and for you to get that money you need to network, you need to know people, you need to interact. Oh my God, network. This is the most important thing out here, because, and I'll tell you this, I'll just call you out. The reason you don't have money right now is because you've not met the people who have your money. People have your money and they are keeping your money in banks and in their wallet, and for you to get that money you have to meet these people and convince them to give that money to you. And this also means that you have to offer value, you have to offer a service for them to give you that money, because they won't give you that money for free. Don't think for a moment that the money that is in circulation is not enough for you. that your card is not there, and for you to get money, more money has to be printed in the central bank of whatever country you are in. Your money already is in circulation. People are keeping your money in banks. People are keeping your money wherever it is that people keep money. Let me say this one more time. People have your money. And the reason you don't have that money right now is because you've not met the people that have your money. You need to search these people out. And the fifth thing I wish someone had told me 5 years ago is that failure is part of life. You will fail again and again and again, but don't let that failure define you. I watched a video recently that really motivated me, and the speaker in that video said the professional, the master, fails more times than the amateur even tries. Do your thing, pick yourself up, keep going at it, keep punching, keep pushing, and the master fails more times than the amateur even tries. So those are the 5 things I wish I knew, things that I'm taking advantage of right now, and things that I hope that you can take advantage of as well. So thank you for watching this video up to this point. Kindly remember to subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe. If you think this video is useful, kindly share it with someone else. And until next time, be the best version of yourself, and I'll be seeing you on the next.